Now we have some of our round tables, and again, we have different sizes and different leg configurations. The largest that we have is a 72-inch round. That's this one here. And you can see the leg configurations here. I always find it easiest to put the legs horizontal before setting up or breaking down. That way they're not like falling on you or anything. So these ones, same as the 8-foot schoolie, they just pull out, but this time the bar is on the inside, so you just have to give it a little tap on the inside, and now that leg is locked into place. There's a little dimple here that the piece goes into. So same thing on this side. I would open this one up, and you can give it a little tap. It's good to go. To set it up, you're just going to set it down, and then lean it forward, and you've got your 72-inch round. Sometimes when you're out on the floor, it's really hard to tell the difference between this size and that size, 66-inch round. What I usually do is just kind of put my arms out. I cannot reach the sides of this table, kind of in the middle, so I know that's a 72. The 66, I can pretty much spread my arms and reach. So people have different arm lengths. You can come up with your own way. All right, so that's that table. Now we're going to come over. This is a 66-inch round. Again, this has the same configuration as the 6x30 tables. You're just going to make sure that this pin, you're going to push that down. That pin popped out. You heard it, and now this bar is locked into place. To put it back again, you just push that pin in and pull this out. One thing to keep in mind on this type of table is when you close the legs, they have to close together. Otherwise, if you close them, then you close it, this piece is going to hit this leg here. So you kind of have to have them both open, and then they close together so that the leg is on the inside of this bar here, and then they can close. One other thing about these tables, if you're moving them, is rolling them. You roll them. A couple things. We always want to be safe when we're moving these tables. So I never stand on the side of the legs, just in case they open up. These ones are pretty tight, but sometimes these other versions, the legs can open up into you, cause you to trip and fall or hit you, and we don't want that to happen. So what I always do is I stand on the flat side of the table when I'm rolling the table, and I kind of lean it inward a little bit so the legs don't fall out the other way, and then you can just roll it this way. I usually move it by one hand and hold it by the other. I do have gloves available if you ever have to move some of these tables. Some of these older ones can have splinters in them, so you have to be careful with those, but we do have gloves that can help that. So, I will put this one back. We have to be very gentle. All right, we have one other table size between these two. It's called the 54-inch round. It has the legs like the 72s. I didn't bring those out today, but it's real simple leg configuration. This is a 48-inch round, so basically 4 feet in diameter. I wanted to show these legs because these legs are a little bit different. I'm going to move this up. Again, I find it easier. I'm going to put this kind of horizontal. These two legs, again, fold together. They're going to come off apart together. So I pull one, pull the other. Okay, so this mechanism has this little bar, and this has to lock together. So basically, you just give it a tap here, and now that's locked into place. Give that one a tap, and then what I would do is simply roll the table around to the other side and open these two up. And then I can set the table up. Everything's locked into place. Now to put this one away, let me show you how to unlock these legs. So this mechanism here has a little dimple again, so it's locked into place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift this piece up just slightly, push upward and pull towards me. And then actually the dimple's right there, it locks on the other side, so that opens it up. On this side, I'm gonna push it down and towards me, and it releases this dimple off of here. And then I can close them, and again, you have to close the legs together like so. So that is a 48-inch round. We use this all the time out on Gardner Terrace. Very popular size. Finally, we have a 36-inch round. Same kind of legs with this bar that you pull to lock the legs into place. Just wanted to show this as another option. We use this table quite frequently for water stations and cake tables and just really small displays that you might need. Sometimes a plate table as well, if we just have a plate for meat plates for a small table, or a small buffet, like 30 people or 40 people. Okay, now we have two high boys here. So these are called high boys, or tall cocktail tables, but high boys is a lot faster. We have two different styles here. This is kind of an older style. It has the crossbar bottom or base to it, so it's just a cross. And basically, it hooks together. The pole basically just sticks in the bottom like so, and then the top just sticks in there. It does not lock, it just kind of sits into place. Good to go. The other type, this is our newer one. This is called a trumpet base on the bottom, and then it has the pole. This does lock onto the pole. What you're gonna do is, to unlock it, I'm gonna turn it counterclockwise. So I'm gonna hold the pole, give this a little spin. It turns counterclockwise, and now the top can come off the base, off the pole. This pole here, you can see it has a little divot or a little bar sticking out right there. To put the top on, hold on, I'm gonna take it over here. I'm gonna usually put that right towards me, facing me. On the bottom side of it, you can see this little notch right there. So I put that facing me as well. And I put on the bar on the far side. I'm gonna put it on. It should go down onto that little bar. And then I'm gonna spin it clockwise. And now it just stops spinning. So now that table is locked into place. This base is a little wobbly, so I want to show you the bottoms of it real quick. I can lift this up. You can see this one is missing a foot, so I do have other feet. These are also adjustable, so we can just add a foot. I've got some, and then make it so it's not going to wobble anymore. If you find these feet, please save them, because we want to keep them and be able to use on here. One thing is this base. This is a non-weighted base. There's two types of these bases. Some have a big black piece of metal right into here to add extra weight so they don't blow over. Those are extremely heavy, but we have both different types, non-weighted and weighted. This base does not lock onto the pole. It just sticks in there. When we're carrying it, you have to hold on to the base. If I were to carry it like this and not hold the base, this base could slide off very easily and hit you in the foot or break something. And I have broken a tile by not securing the base before. So please, please, please hold the base. If you hold it upright this way, this top is locked in, so it's not gonna fall. So you can hold it this way and it shouldn't fall off and you'd be okay as well. But if you go anything past 90 degrees down, then you have to hold the base. And that is our high boy and the majority of the tables that we use. Please, safety is number one. Always be safe when moving tables. Always make sure we lock our tables into place. If you have any questions or concerns, please seek a team member out that can help you. Never move something that's beyond your capabilities. We always want to be safe, and if you need two people to move it, then have two people. Any questions, please reach out and let us know. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully this helps you understand our table situation.